Hello there. Shawn and Darragh are here in the studio now, and we were just discussing.
We certainly were.
Do you still hold a grudge?
No, I like Pat. I was on his show about 4 weeks ago, actually, on his Radio 5 live show when he was doing it in Dublin. So, yeah.
We should explain what they're talking about.
Well, except, so what happened was, I knew he was doing it.
Who's he?
My husband,
OK.
Patrick.
Sorry,
and
people at home. They were talking while that clip was on.
Sorry, I don't stop talking.
No, she doesn't.
When he came home, he wouldn't tell any of us.
I really kept it a secret.
That was the big thing. He wouldn't tell any of us. Look, he did really pretty well. Look at this.
10-10 catch. Your time starts again now. What colour is the Essex Emerald Moth?
Red.
It's Trunket.
200,000, John.
He didn't tell a soul. This is my dad's favourite show in the whole wide world. He watches it religiously, and he did really well. Do you feel slightly bitter?
No, I was auditioning for James Bond there, as you can see. So,
Darragh, is there a running total when the other chasers get things wrong and they lose? You all add up, go, right, now you owe us £200,000, Shaun, we'll add that to the list. You all keep an eye on each other?
We keep an eye on each other, but from a much friendlier perspective, so we support each other. But I held the record for the biggest loss until that went down.
Yeah,
so
goodness.
that was...
So you texted and thanked
Yeah.
me. What was your loss?
Mine was 150,000 for the soccer aid special.
Yes.
And I got absolutely... Same way, got annihilated by a good team, and you don't mind losing to a good team.
There is always that thing, and we're going to come on to Beat the Chase. There's always that thing, Shaun, isn't there, that actually, particularly the charity specials, but even the daytime show, as at home, we want them to win.
Yeah.
But you guys are always sort of trying to bat back that opportunity to
absolutely.
take £10,000.
I mean, so far as I'm concerned... Hi, buddy.
Behave yourself.
You're doing really good. So far as we're concerned, you know, we play to win, and my best victories is when I win by about a second.
Yes.
And I love that. Although in saying that, I will go and see the contestants afterwards, whether they win or lose, and I always say, if you beat me, fair play. If you don't, you came here with nothing, and guess what? You're leaving with nothing. Come on, buddy. You're doing really good, kid.
He's after the flow.
We have a chew, buddy.
Yeah,
Buddy's
really
definitely a bit more exploratory.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got used to the place.
So, obviously, you play fair, but does it get competitive between the actual chasers as well? Is there any fighting talk or...?
No, as I say, especially when we do Beat the Chasers, it's the first time we get together as a team, and, sometimes we don't get to see each other on a regular basis. It's wonderful that we all come together as a formidable force.
Yeah.
And although there are certain chasers who are quicker than others, I'm like Timmy the Tortoise when it comes to pressing the buzzer. But we win together and we lose together as a team.
Yeah. Do you have some sort of Chasers boot camp, Darragh, when you get to Beat the Chasers?
Yeah, so usually before we'll do a quiz where all of us are playing with each other.
Who organises that quiz? Who's in charge of that?
The producers do.
Oh, the producers do it, so they're warming you up?
It's proper warm-up, but it's so that we know when to buzz in, when to leave questions. Yeah. And a lot of the time it's telling Mark to, slow down, because he's very, very fast. And maybe sometimes telling... like me and Shawn, who are a little bit slower, we need to speed up.
To liven up.
To get the speed to the right level. You can't be too fast, because you might buzz in too early. You can't be too slow, and, so it's getting that right.
But we have a strategy when we play Beat the Chase, because obviously there's certain chasers who've got stronger categories than others. I mean, Anne's very good at literature. Paul's good at everything. Jenny's very, very good at sort of... arts and culture, pop culture, and things like that. I'm very good at history and sport and Chelsea. But as I say, unless, we'll always go for the answer if we know it. But as I say, if we're sort of hesitant and it's a sort of special subject on one of the chasers, well, we'll just leave it.
I think the thing that I always love as well, Darragh, is that Mark... the Beast hides his disdain if one of you gets the answer wrong, the worst. Like, if one of you buzzes in and gets it wrong, you can see Mark, and you can always see if he knew the answer. He's, sitting there going...
He is very angry about it, but it goes away, and then you go straight to the next question.
Because you've got to get on to the next question.
But he's also the first to hold his hands up. If he makes a mistake, he is the very first person to go, I shouldn't have done that. If that had been one of you, I'd have been fuming, and he's the first one to admit.
And there was one episode where Jenny, very visibly punched Paul, didn't she?
Yeah. Because he jumped in on one of her special subjects and got it wrong, which is that's the big mistake. Okay. If no one knows, you take a guess. But if it's someone else's special and you're not sure, you leave it to them.
You never do it. OK, so tell us about the show that you've recorded ready for May. Who's on? Who's your favourite celebs?
Well, we're really looking forward to the show itself. It comes out on this coming Monday.
So we've got some big names. My favourite is Neil Delamere, an Irish comedian who I have gone to see for years and years since I was a student. In fact, I once had to leave one of his shows because my wife and I were laughing so much we were going to get sick. So it was a really big looking forward to that. David James is coming on.
Yeah, Jamo done very
Jamo's
well.
going to be smart as well.
Very good. He was one of the people who took 150 grand off me at Soccer Range.
Right.
He's a really good
Not
quiz.
only a smart guy, he's also a smart dresser. So he comes on really, really snappy and snappy. So that's going to be a really good episode.
Look sharp as well.
Yeah.
Because, and then the lovely thing is, Darragh, that you've sort of found your place as a chaser, having gone through the hard yards and come through the actual chase itself.
Yeah, being a contestant, it was a very bizarre switch of my life, to be honest.
I mean, was that always in the back of your mind? You think, I love quizzing, I fancy being a chaser?
No, not at all. I went on the show because I needed a back door for my house. We bought a new house. There was no back door. It was only out into the sort of conservatory. It was freezing cold, and we didn't have enough money. We just bought our house, so I said, I'll go on a quiz show and try and win some money.
And the ironic thing about it, Darragh answered about 18 questions, and guess how much they won? £6,000.
Oh, you did so well, and you only got £6 grand.
Well, the others on my team were very nervous, and they went for lower offers, and it caused a big storm, and people were going, "Oh, this is unbelievable." They did a fundraiser for me to try and raise the money.
Did they?
Wow.
Yeah, people online, but I won the money I deserved. It's a team game. You win the amount.
Although
that you
I've
win.
had a mate who's got on the chase and he did most of the answering of the questions. And when he sat at home going, yeah, everyone got a portion of my money. Just
No,
how
it's,
it is.
it's not an individual's money, it's a team game. The team wins or the team loses.
Absolutely.
Thank you
Great to
so
see
much
you
for
both.
joining us. Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And we'll see you in the morning.